Here's my advice for anyone wanting to apply to dental residency, either this cycle or in upcoming cycles. First, think about your why. Why do you want to become an orthodontist? Why do you want to become an oral surgeon? Start thinking about that now, and make sure it's not just you had crooked teeth when you were younger and your orthodontist fixed them, and ever since then you wanted to be him. They get that answer so much, and they're looking for something that shows your dedication, that you really want to be part of that specialty. And you, like I said, you will get that question in every interview you go to. So make sure you have something concrete. You could practice. I had my wife ask me all the time, why do you want to become an orthodontist? And I would sit there and give her my answer. So start thinking about that now. The next thing is start working on your personal statement. Start writing your personal statement now. My advice for a personal statement is think of a couple character traits that you want to portray. Could be that you're hardworking, or you can deal with adversity. And then instead of telling them that you are those things, relate your experiences to them and show them that you are. That's much more powerful than just saying that you are. And you want to have a very polished, succinct personal statement. So I've heard of people writing 2-3 page personal statements. Remember, they have to read a lot of these. So short, sweet, and very well trimmed is great. I personally kept my statement to 1 page, and I thought that was sufficient. The next thing is start thinking about your letters of recommendation. Start talking to those people now. Don't wait until the application opens in May. Start thinking about it now, and start prepping them for that. You want to think of people who will give you quality personal statements. And if you still have a couple of years before you're applying, you have plenty of time to get to know those people. If you want to be an orthodontist, start getting to know the orthodontic faculty. Develop a personal relationship with them so that your letter can be unique and not just a template that they have. And like I said, start talking to them now. Don't wait until the application opens to ask them to write your personal or your letters of recommendation. Next, research specific programs. See what their requirements are. What do they look for? What do they want you to have? Do you have to take a certain exam? Do you have to take the GRE? Do you have to take the CBSE? Plan ahead for those things. Leave yourself plenty of time to study and do your best on those exams. And along with that, as you're researching different programs, be prepared to apply broadly, especially if you're like me and you're not top 10% of your class. You may or may not have done research in dental school. I didn't do any of that. And so I felt like I was kind of behind the 8 ball. So with that, apply broadly. Be open to going different places. Once you know what programs you want to apply to, try to start making connections if you can. Don't be overbearing, but if you know any of the current residents, or if you have any mutual Facebook friends with them, reach out, start developing a relationship. That helped me greatly, because once I got to the interview, I already knew somebody there. I'd already talked to them about their experience with the program. It gave me talking points in the interview and helped me at every interview that I went to. The last thing is just be a normal person. There's not very many spots in these residencies. They're going to be spending time with you all day, every day. So they want somebody that they can hang around and not get annoyed by, not get bugged by. So be yourself, be a normal person, be somebody that people want to be around. These are my words of advice from my experience in applying to orthodontics and matching last cycle. If you have any specific questions, feel free to ask in the comments.